How's it going so far?
Oh, it's awesome. This is a fun weekend in LA, with the Oscars and everything. It's fun to get to celebrate so many good movies and performances this year.
That's cool. Have you been to a gifting suite before?
Yes, I have. Yeah, they're fun.
What's your favorite part about them?
Well, I really love meeting the people behind the companies and the new products and like what they, it's always fascinating to see what, ideas people have and I admire how they're getting it out there and usually there's some good snacks or adult beverages, so it's but it's always fun to see what's coming out and getting to try it out.
That's nice. Have you seen most of the Oscar contenders for this year?
I've seen a good number of them. Yes, there's a few I still haven't seen yet, but this year I did. Some years I do great, and then other years I only see one or two. But I think I've seen a good chunk of them this year.
I feel like there were a lot of really good contenders for this year, so I'm just kind of torn. But what are some of your favorites from the year?
Well, I loved A Star Is Born, which I know was like a big, everybody talked about it for so long when it first came out.
Right.
I loved The Wife. I thought Glenn Close was amazing. I loved The Favorite. I thought that was like just a really unique, different set in such a different genre. What else did I say? I loved Vice. I mean, they were all like really cool, different movies. Bohemian Rhapsody, of course, was great. Like it's such an eclectic like mix of different like genres and stuff this year. So it's cool.
What are your if you had to do any predictions, who do you think would take Best Picture?
Ooh, Best Picture I think is probably the hardest one because this year in all the categories really, you try to watch the award shows leading up to the Oscars to see who the favorites are in the categories, and a lot of years it's like one person that takes every award, but this year it's been so mixed. So I think it's probably between Bohemian Rhapsody and Black Panther personally, and I think those are two really difficult films to choose between because they were both excellent and
so unique on that. Like they're so different. Yes. How do you choose?
Exactly. So I would think it's probably between the two of them. I don't know. I mean, I think Black Panther might have the upper hand, but I don't know. Who knows? Yeah.
Fair enough. What projects do you have coming up, and what can we see you in this year?
Well, I have a film called Wrong Side of 25 that's in post-production, and I just did a show called Mondays, an episode of a show called Mondays that's up on Funny or Die and YouTube, I think. And then I've been performing I've been performing improv around LA. And so I've also actually shot some original sketches and stuff with some friends for my YouTube channel. So we kind of have a few of those. We have one that's almost done in post right now that we're about to release. So, yeah.
Can you tell us about your YouTube channel? What's the handle?
It's official KJB is sort of my handle across all the social media platforms. But yeah, you'll find me on there, and I have a bunch of original sketches and a couple of vlogs, and just it ebbs and flows with how much I can do on there when I'm not working on other stuff, but that it's a fun little avenue to be creative on when I'm not working.
That's cool. Well, thank you so much. I hope you find some really cool stuff. I'm excited to walk through later, but yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. It was nice.